When stuff gets in the way, when life is too hard, I go to Disney and I go for a walk.
What keeps me motivated is knowing that this is my one true love in life.
I find what drives me is a lot of the folks that I do admire or are kind of living a life that I am envious of are half my age or have got 15 years on me.
I take a break and I try to look at what others are doing. You know, like I'll watch movies, I'll play video games, really immerse myself in what's happening in pop culture, and I'll almost always find inspiration there.
Well, what keeps me motivated mainly, and currently especially, I listen to a lot of podcasts. That helps me out a lot because I get to hear other people's perspectives. My favorite is the Nerdist podcast. It features tons of talented people from several different businesses, and I just kind of feed off their energy. Hearing other people's experiences really keeps me motivated.
When you have to force yourself to become self-motivated, like for example when I did The Last Breakfast, I was working a 40-hour-a-week job. I'd come home completely tired, but I set a schedule for myself, and for me that's really, really important.
You know, with the way I work very quickly. I can get, you know, entire projects done in, you know, within days. So I never fall out of love with my work either, and I know that's sometimes where some artists just have to take a break from what they're doing, but for me, I'll do things that at night that I don't even remember doing the next morning, and they'll crack me up.
Go for a run. Running is the best thing for me. It's one of the only times I'm truly relaxed is when I run, or I'm walking around the parks and looking at different things that I enjoy.
The drive to do art after working all day is where the stress is, just because I'm a very lucky guy. I get to do a lot of amazing tattoos, but you have to draw a lot of stuff that you didn't sign up for, that other people want. You have to see their vision. So I actually kind of get home and I enjoy doing this. The girlfriend always thinks I'm overworking myself, but a lot of times I really just enjoy it, and that's how I have fun.
I read a book by a guy named Malcolm Gladwell, and then I read another book by a guy named Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell says, follow your bliss, which means that whatever your bliss is, you follow it to the end. If that means like you lose your wife, you lose your girlfriend, you end up sleeping on a park bench, that's what you do. Charles Bukowski says that too. That's actually a Charles Bukowski quote, is sleeping on a park bench. And you deal with all of that stuff because that is what your bliss is. So if doing art is not your bliss and doing this is not your thing, try it, but give it time, because when it's something you love 100%, you put 100% into it.